Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. The Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing games with friends and families can create. Today we'll be doing a playthrough of 51st State with Peter and myself and Dan leading.
All right. So Pete, you said you hadn't played this before, and then Nathan, have you tried this ever before?
I have not.
Okay, cool. All right. So, in the game of 51st State, the society, as we know it, has crumbled into oblivion, and we represent the remnant factions that are trying to survive out there in the wasteland, as it were. The game takes place over a series of rounds. The object of the game is to score victory points, of course. This game has a non-fixed game end. When someone crosses 25 victory points on the scoreboard, that sort of triggers the end of the game. We finish out the round and then do final scoring. Just that when the end is coming. We will have hands of cards. I've already got some cards in hand to show you guys as an example. So the very first thing that happens in this game is called the lookout phase. During the lookout phase, there's basically a draft. So because there's 3 of us, equal to the number of players plus 1. So because there's 3 of us sitting at the table, there will be 4 cards here to draft. Whoever's first player just takes a card, puts it into their hand, and then it goes in player order. And with the last card that was left over being sent to the discard pile. Then 4 more cards come out, and it goes in reverse turn order, starting with the last player. So the last player basically picks twice in a row, and it comes back towards the first player. So during the lookout phase, you'll be getting 2 new cards of your choice from this drafting mechanism. The second thing that happens is your production phase. Each faction starts with some production at the top of their player board. You'll basically collect all the goods that are pictured on your production. For example, here, my faction starts by making 3 workers, 1 dog, 1 gray token, and 1 card that's a blind card off the top. Also in the production phase, if you have any production buildings into your tableau, let's see, here we go. Here's an example of production building. They will also produce. So this will make me another cog if I had it in play. If you have any deals made, all your deals will make goods as well. And deals are stacked up. In the physical game, they're usually tucked underneath your player board so that only the top part is visible. But the good that's right there in that blue line, that's the thing that the deal makes for you every turn. So a brick off of this card and a gear off of that card.
Okay. Seeming a little bit similar to Imperial Settlers.
My understanding is they use almost the same engine, except that Imperial Settlers is like always 5 or 6 turns, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the production phase. And then we go to the action phase, which is, of course, the meat of the game. During your action phase, I would take an action, and then the next player would take an action, and then the next player would take an action. And we would keep going around the table until you pass. Once you pass, you're out for that round. You cannot take any further actions. It's up to you when to do that. Passing does two things. One, other players can no longer use your open production locations. Normally they can. Two, your features and everything you've built can no longer be attacked by other players. And we'll get to that. So what is an action? Well, you can build a location. So let's just take a look at this card as an example, right? This happens to be a production location. The distance is the number that matters for doing anything. If you want to build a location, it's going to cost the distance in a number of tokens. Gray tokens for building. If you want to make a deal with a location, it's going to be blue tokens. If you want to raise a location, it's going to be red tokens. So I could discard a gray token to build this into my tableau and have more production. I could discard a blue token to add this as a deal to my state, just getting the one turn. If I raise it with the one red token, what's ever over here in the spoils flag, in this case, 2 cogs. You might want to raise locations because they get you a lot of resources, or in this case, this card gets you 3 brick and that purple star is victory points. Here's another good card to potentially raise because it's going to draw you a card when you raise it. Potentially, maybe not all the time. So that's how you would build, how you would make a deal, and how you raise, is you use these tokens. Oh, how do you get those tokens? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So everyone starts with a couple actions on their player board. So obviously anything that's marked as an action, you can perform as an action when it's your go. If I've got a cog in my supply over here, I can use that cog and on this action, and I get 1 gray token. That goes to my supply to be used later. When you do an action, the game recommends that you leave the resources on that action because each action can only be activated once per round. There are cards that will specifically state otherwise. This abandoned suburbs that I revealed previously has an action on it that says spend 2 brick to gain 2 victory points, may be activated twice. So if an action can be activated twice, like this abandoned suburbs, you could take those 2 activations as a single action. So if I had 4 brick, I could turn them all in and get 4 victory points as one action. The other way to get tokens is through these connection cards. At the beginning of each round, 1 connection card from each deck is revealed and becomes available. Taking a connection card is an action. It costs 2 workers to take a connection card. When you take a connection card, it just goes into your hand with all the other cards that are sitting there. You can play your connection card out of your hand to do the thing that it says. In this case, gain 2 red tokens, or for Junk Train's case, gain 3 blue tokens. And then it just goes to the discard pile. But this is a limited opportunity since we only get 2 of those per round. This is obviously a card-based game. It is also an engine building game. You can try to find cards that will make you resources, and then try to find ways to ship those resources for victory points, or you can try to build a card that's going to ship resources for victory points, and then try to find ways to make those resources. This abandoned suburbs being an example this happens to be an action location. That's why I put it down here. There are also production locations and features. So you sort of have 3 rows of buildings in your state. The difference being these red numbers. So if I'm making a lot of victory points off of this action location, and Nathan, you want to stop me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would have to find some way to accumulate 5 of these red tokens, and then you could attack this location. Because there's a 5, that's how many things you have to discard for it. If you do, you gain the spoils that are listed on this card. So you gain the 3 brick and a victory point. I just gain the 1 brick that's underneath the deal section. And then I flip this card face down to indicate that it is a ruins. Now, I didn't cover brick, which is relevant for you, Nathan, because you took the Appalachian Federation. So if you've got a brick, okay, and you want to, you can tear down an old location and build a new location, right? It just costs 1 brick to do that, regardless of the distance involved. The 2 locations have to share at least 1 symbol. Here, in this case, they share guns. But you get a victory point for doing that. And then the old location is discarded. So let's see. Build, make a deal, raise, use an action from a card, use an action from your faction board, take or play a connection card, use another player's open production location is the last possible action. So this is an example of a production location. Nathan or Pete, on your turn, if you want and you have a worker available, you can put this worker on this building, and then you get the production from that's on that card. So you would put a worker on my building, and you would get the 1 gear.
Okay.
I would.
Sorry, Dan. I got knocked out, and last thing I caught was you were talking about ruins.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Which sounds like something James would be doing if he was here. Just making lots of ruins.
Yeah, no doubt he would go straight for the Mutant Union, I imagine. So you're the Appalachian Federation, so you care about brick?
Yes.
So what you can do with brick, so it costs 1 brick. You can tear down an old location, say this, build a new location, say this. You can do that as long as they share an icon, in this case, guns. And you get a victory point for doing that, right? Now, the cool thing about ruins, if you happen to have one, is they are considered to have all icons on them. So they're very easily rebuilt into anything else.
Okay.
And then, were you here for open production? That was the last kind of action that I just went over.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. One of the things you could do on your turn is use somebody else's open production building. So this docks has open production on it. Do I have a regular production? No, I just have a bunch of features. That's another open production. These are all actions. I'm looking for production. Okay, there. Okay, so this building doesn't have open production. Only I get that production. But if on your turn you want to use your action and you have a worker available, you can put a worker on my open production building and you can get a gear out of it.
Okay.
By doing so, I also get a worker, but the worker that you used stays on the card because it prevents Pete from also doing the same.
So once one person has utilized it in that way, the other player cannot.
Right.
But you said you get an extra worker for us doing that?
Yeah. When he sends his worker to work in my state, I gain a worker.
Okay.
Yeah. So the last really big wrinkle in this game is everything you own is discarded at the end of the round. You're going to lose all your tokens, all your resources, all your workers, unless you've got a feature like this that can hold resources in between rounds. This city guards can hold guns in between turns during the cleanup phase, they call it. You're going to lose everything except cards in hand. Cards in hand is the only resource that will carry over between rounds.
Okay.
So how is it the city guards, you says it can hold on to those guns, and that's just listed there where it says building bonus?
Yeah. The last sentence on that card says, do not discard them during the cleanup phase.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to try to put all these cards in my hand and then put them all back in the deck and then shuffle it so that we can get rolling. I'll also put all these resources back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any burning questions? Or
Can
we
you
just
go over deals again, just once more?
Yeah, deals is one of the three things you can do with any card. Any card can have three things done to it. You can build it with gray tokens. You can make a deal with it with blue tokens, or you can raise it with red tokens. The cost is always equal to the distance. If you build it, it goes into your state. This is a production building, so it would go over here. If you make a deal with it, it goes here above your player board somewhere, and then whatever's in that blue deal line is a something that you will get a return. And if you raise it, you simply send it to the discard pile and take the resources that are in the underneath spoils there on the top right.
Okay.
If you do build a production location or make a deal with any location, the good that it makes you will also collect immediately, by the way.
So you get it immediately and you get it in the next
At the
production phase?
Yeah, at the beginning of the yeah.
Okay. After the draw phase, how many cards will we all have?
So this is the last portion of setup before we go into the first lookout phase.
Right.
So as part of setup, everyone take 6 cards off blindly from the deck.
Okay.
You're going to be able to keep 4 of these. 2 you got to discard. So what you're looking for in your opening hand is probably cheap cards that you can build that will net you like resources, or make deals with either one. If you have a really good victory point making card, you might want to hold on to it, but you're probably not going to build it the first round.
So, like the open productions, do I get anything? I get something when they use my open production, or
when somebody else's uses your open production, you get a worker.
Okay.
You get the production part of it during the production phase.
Okay.
So let's see. What do I want? I'm going to discard this and this. All right.
Oh, you got him face up.
Yeah, there's a discard pile right there.
Yeah, getting rid of my expensive stuff.
I pretty much do the same thing at every time in this game. I'm like, oh, how many 3-drops do I have? Can I discard 2 3-drops and have the rest 1s and 2s? I'll do that. I gotta reset this too before it.
Okay, so I gotta. My feature: do not discard cards from your hand during the cleanup phase.
Yeah, all the factions do that. It's just a
Okay.
reminder.
You
I
pretty much
forgot
said
this.
everything else.
I forgot that gear. Okay. So if I hit the start game button, it should. Oh no! It just made us draw cards. I didn't realize it would do that. Okay. Well,
Oh, that's okay.
it should
I
be
can
the
get
six,
rid of the one.
the 6 cards on the right half of your hand should be the ones that are you didn't already pick yet. We'll just shuffle those back into the deck.
It wasn't like it was caught on camera or anything. It's not caught on the internet for everybody to see.
That's okay. We could cut that out, right? Right?
Okay.
All right, so those are just going back into the deck. There you go.
Yep.
Oh.
Whoops.
It's okay. They also got my internet connection getting lost recorded, so that'll
Okay.
definitely have to be cut.
All right. So, if I hit this button, there we go. So these 2 are the connection cards that are available this round. These 4 is the first lookout. So since I am now, where did the first player marker go? Oh, there it is. I am first player, so I'll take my first pick here. What have I got? Oh, there's a brick. Oh, and a gas. All right. I'll take this one.
All right, so then from you it goes clockwise.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, Nathan will go again.
Yeah.
All right, so I. Let's see, building bonus. I'll take that one.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay. Yep. And then the last card is automatically discarded, and then this is the second flop, so it wheels. Nathan, you start.
Workers seem important. Oh, wow. To gain 2 workers. So I got 2 different ways to get workers.
Yeah, those are both pretty good, I'll say.
I think I'll go for the school.
Okay.
So this one here on the Merc Outpost, is that spend 1 gun and the other things, or one of these things?
Those are ores. Yeah, spend 1
right.
basic resource to gain 2 workers.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one.
All right, so you left me with feature or feature. I'll just take that one. All right. So now we are in the production phase. So go ahead and feel free to collect whatever resources are due to you from the central supplies. Everyone should get 3 workers, a resource that just you makes, usually a gray token, and then one card randomly from the top of the deck is what we start off with.
And the one card we just take off the top of the deck.
Yep. All right. And my first action will be to collect a connection card. I'm going to pay my 2 workers, and I'm going to take this one. Punks.
All right. So at this point, we are going clockwise.
Yep.
Okay. So you spent your action by spending 2 of your workers to gain a resource or a card.
Yeah, and that's the one action that can be done any number of times, by the way.
Okay. So it says 1 resource or 1 card, but you took this card, right?
Yes.
But when those are gone, does that mean then we take off the top of this deck?
Well, what card? It's either or. You could spend 2 workers to take a connection card if it is available, or you can spend 2 workers to take a card blindly from the top of the draw deck.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 workers to take that blue connection card then.
Right. Arguably, I should have stolen it from you, but whatever.
And I'm going to put that in my hand.
Yep.
Okay.
Break and discard a card to gain. I think I'm gonna. Maybe I do my 1 brick and discard a card to get the 2 building.
2 gray tokens. Yep.
Gray tokens. What card do I want to discard? That's a question.
Whatever you don't want to build.
Okay. I kind of want them all, but
That's the way. That's always the way it works.
I'll get rid of the combat-focused one. I'll be friendly.
All right.
And then I get 2 of those. Wherever they are.
I'm sorry. They're here and also here. There's a set of resources on each side of the board.
Yep. Got it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and spend my card. I'm going to collect 2 red tokens.
Okay, and I will go ahead and spend my blue card. Where am I putting that at?
There's a discard pile. Yep.
And that gets me 2 blue tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. There we go.
Well, maybe I should already spend. Could already build, I suppose. So that would cost me 2 gray, or do I need something else first?
No, I just realized that you had a cog here when you should have had a gray token.
Oh, okay. It looked like a cog from. It's a little hard to see.
Yep. All right.
Okay. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Doesn't
You
affect.
build that.
The 2.
Yeah, you spend your 2 gray tokens to build the pub.
Yep.
You draw a card immediately because that's what it produces, and then you draw another card because that's its building bonus. So you get 2 cards off of that.
Yep. Cool.
I am very tempted to go to your building to take a draw. I don't think there's anything else my single worker can do that will be more effective than that. I will take a draw. You get a worker.
Thank you.
So you used its open production ability by doing that?
Yep.
Okay.
So now Pete can't go there because you're
Right.
Right.
Can I still go there? Probably not.
You cannot. Yeah.
So I
You
will.
can't use
You
your
can't
own
use.
open
Yeah, you
production.
can't use your own open production.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to spend. Yeah. So the cost again is the distance.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend 1 blue token,
Uh-huh.
and I'm making a deal
Sure.
with the old cinema,
Nice.
which gets me a victory point.
All right. So I'm going to put you on the board over here. You're at 1.
Yay! I got the lead.
He's going to get 1 point per turn, Nathan. We got to stop him. No, just kidding.
Only 25 turns to go.
Yeah, there's only 6 connection cards, and I frequently see this game end on round 4 or 5. So good luck with that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Nathan, your move.
Oh yeah, sorry. The daydreaming here. I think I should build again since I have another build thing. Wow, I'm gonna have tons of meeples already, so.
Yeah. If you wanted to send those meeples out for resources or cards, you could.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Well, I can probably save them for now. The turns keep going till everybody passes.
Right. If I decided to pass on my next go, which I'm not gonna, by the way, guys, sorry to break it to you, you guys could continue playing to actions until everyone is passed.
Right.
Okay, so I spent one of these tokens to build it, but then I get 2 back?
That is absolutely correct. Seems like a fair deal. And now I have no workers for that awesome open production location. That's okay. I'm sure Pete will take the extra build power.
There's a possibility.
I will use my red tokens. I'm gonna raise this murderer's pub, raise it to the ground. By doing so, I'm gonna net myself 2 victory coins and a gun.
And I lost the lead. It was so shortly lived.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I am going to go ahead and use my meeple for the open production here. And again, that nets me a single gray token.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I get another worker?
Yep.
Yeah, not sure if it's good that I'm feeding people or not, but it's looking good.
I mean, workers are valuable.
I could continue building.
You could, yeah. You got 2 more gray tokens.
Might as well use them now. You're going to lose them once the round's over.
True. Oh, wow.
Did he have yet another open production location? It doesn't matter. We're out of workers at this point.
Right.
So, what can I spend my people for? So I can spend 2 people to get a resource. Does that include? That doesn't include the arrows, though, right?
I'm sorry. It's 2 people for a resource. The resources are the gas, the gears, the brick, and the gun.
Yeah. Okay, but I can't get any more gray arrows this turn.
Ammo is also technically a resource. Here's ammo. But ammos are considered wild, so normally you can't, trade for those.
Okay.
You have to find some way to produce them or deal to make them.
So, I could keep building. I don't know if it's very...
Yeah, sure.
It's what your people do, man. Build away.
I mean, technically, I'm the builders. He's supposed to be the
rebuilders.
rebuilders.
The rebuilders, true.
But unless people attack him, he's not going to have ruins to rebuild. Yeah, what do you call it? With this particular faction, you want to build cheap buildings, even if you don't care about them, to rebuild them later into more expensive buildings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Otherwise, there's very little ways for you to deploy like 3 costs.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It's like, oh, how do I get these expensive ones out? I can do this. I'll build a school.
All right. More workers. So yeah, you collect 2 more workers right now. I don't know. Workers equals cards, and cards oftentimes is the most powerful thing.
Yep.
I am going to use my board exchange. I'm going to turn this gun into 2 more conflict tokens. And again, you're up, Pete.
Yep, I am going to also use a board exchange. I'm going to turn my gasoline can thing into 3 more blue tokens. I keep grabbing those cards. 1.
So many deals.
So many deals. Up and coming.
Stupid merchant union. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna build again.
Yeah. Why am I not surprised?
It's just, which one do I want to build? Please 3% building.
At the end of the game, every building that you have in your state is worth a victory point.
Yep. Okay, so that's good to know.
Oh, okay. That I did not realize. Good
yeah,
to
I
know.
thought I should mention it while he's on a building spree and we're still in the first round. Okay. Yeah, you just traded that 1 gray token for 3 bricks that don't disappear when we clean up. That seems okay.
I put those there right now?
Yeah, you put them on the building.
Nice.
All right. I'm going to use my 1 lowly gray token. I'm going to build this open production location, which gives me a gas. Does Nathan want my gas? I could get a worker out of this. Not that I could use it. Oh, wait, I could use it. I could use it to get a worker. Oh, no, wait, that's not an open a production building. Never mind. You're up.
I'm not sure I want your gas. I got lots of bricks.
Okay.
So, Pete, starting to make deals?
Probably. I just got to figure out what deals I'm going to make. Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and turn in a single blue to make a deal with the quarry so that I can get a brick every production.
Cool. Okay.
You get a brick right now, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do get one. There you go. Thank you.
I think I will go and get your gas.
All right, I'll get a worker. It's not going to do anything because you need 2 workers to do anything really interesting, except I guess.
Oh, you can get another worker.
Yeah, no, that's not an open production.
Oh, it's not open.
So,
yes, that's
yeah. I'm just going to use my board exchange. I'll turn this gas into, what is it, 2 blue tokens for me. All right.
So this is something I'm not quite understanding. So I've got this brick now.
Yep.
Is there anything I can actually do with that brick?
I mean, not currently because you don't have any.
Because I don't have any actions that,
that take brick.
Gotcha. Well, then I need to correct that.
You can't. You can. You've got 2 gray tokens worth of build power.
Right. I was going to say I need to correct that so that I have something that I can spend my brick on.
I mean, if you want to be 100% optimal, yes. But on the other hand, if you don't spend the brick this turn, it's fine. You're going to have it next turn.
Yeah, but this one's gonna go away, and that's
Yes.
sad.
Yes, it is.
I am gonna go ahead and build. So that's one of the gray tokens.
Yep.
To then build this guy down here, right? Because it's an action.
Yeah, it's an action.
All right, and
Ooh.
does that
Spend one of any resource to gain 2 workers? Oh, nice.
and that
Very
one
nice.
that one doesn't do anything for me immediately though, right?
That is correct.
Okay. All right.
But on your next go, you can turn your brick into 2 workers, which seems great if you don't have another plan for it.
Right. That's the current plan.
Because then you can turn 2 workers into a card, and that's really valuable. All right, Nathan, what are you going to do with your pile of brick?
Ooh.
Or your gas? Yeah.
Well, brick I've already done, so I can't do the brick again this round, right? So I can spend the gas, get 2 blue.
Oops.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to spend a blue token to make a deal with this convoy, which nets me a blue token.
Okay. Let's see. How do I do that? I need to do that first. Okay, so I'm going to spend a blue token to make another deal.
Sure.
And I will make this deal with my huge machinery.
Uh-huh.
Which
and you
gains me a
cog.
Yep.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. I think I want to get some cards. I'm gonna spend. Yeah, I'll spend 2 workers to get a card.
All right, just one blindly off the deck.
Yep.
All right. What was I going to do with this blue stuff that I just picked up? Well, I'll do this first. I'm gonna raise this museum to the ground. We don't need that. We'll loot it for 1 victory point and a card.
Okay. And again, cards, the only way to get more cards is spending workers and at the beginning in the production.
You can get cards during the production phase. Nathan's over here got a production building that makes a card. You automatically get a card from your player board during the production phase. You get 2 cards total during the lookout phase.
Oh, that's right.
You can also a lot of cards have cards under their spoils. So if you can manage to raise them, you can draw a card.
Okay.
They usually they just replace themselves, but there are cards in the deck that you burn the card for 2 cards, or you burn the card for 3 cards even.
I gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to build again.
Cool.
I'm going to use my gray token. And build this action huge machinery here.
Yeah. Ah, I see what you're doing there. Okay.
I got plans.
You got plans? Nathan, hopefully you
Mhm.
still have a plan. You got tokens left anyways.
Yeah, yep.
He's got tokens. He's
Well,
got workers.
I got to start making deals. So I will make a deal for this one. Oops. That cost me 1 blue.
Yep.
And I immediately get the gun?
Yep.
Hey, come on, go in there.
There it is.
Okay. So that goes there.
Okay. I'm gonna just use my last board exchange. I turn in a cog for a gray token.
Alright, I am going to use my brick over here on my Merc outpost to gain 2 workers.
Yep. That's a thing.
That's a thing.
Ooh, that's a nice little combo.
Yeah, isn't it?
Okay, so I am just kind of figuring out what my strategy is. I'm just building as much as possible. Oh, I can do that for 2. Is there anything I want to? One problem is I'd lose. Oh, I need something that does that. Oh, I hate to use this. Okay, well, I'm gonna do the gun.
I mean, if you don't want to spend the card for what it does, yeah, you get 2 red tokens there.
Yep.
I have decided what to build with my last gray token. It is going to be this Thieves' Den feature. This feature says I can store up to 2 basic resources here and 2 workers during the cleanup phase. Take them back during the production phase. So I can hold a couple resources as in between goes.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I am going to spend 1 worker and a cog to get myself 3 more gray tokens.
Yeah, given the number of tokens you have remaining, you should have no problem emptying your hand if that's what you want to do.
Someone needs to build some more open. Well, he should be building a lot, so he should build an open production, hopefully. But anyways, I am going to. Do I want to burn this?
Yeah, you got 2 raise tokens. What do you want to burn? Hopefully something worth victory points, because you're the only person not on the board yet.
Yeah, the only problem is like the resources I get from burning, I'm most likely gonna lose.
That is the thing.
You don't lose cards though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I think the best thing to do is spend 2 more people to get a blind card.
I mean, that's almost always a good move, I will say. If you can afford it.
Well, he's got people to use, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to make some deals, just some backroom deals. Don't worry about it. This deal will net me a gas.
Then, which one of these do I want to have a deal with, and which one of these do I want to build? Is the question.
Well, if you want an extra worker, you need to do something with open production.
Well, if only I had something with open production, but I don't.
Oh,
Let's see here. So I think I'm going to build using 2 of my gray tokens. And that's going to be a shipwreck, where I can spend
one
a worker and a cog to gain 2 victory.
All right. Yep.
Wow. Kind of can see what you're going to be doing.
Well, he still needs ways to make cogs, right?
No,
he makes one, but he has to choose between A and B right now.
Correct. That is correct.
Oh, my problem is I got a card that requires a resource, but in order to get the resource, I need to spend that, use that card for a deal. So I don't want to waste that. Plus, that's a pretty good one, but how can I get more grays? I can't really get more grays this turn.
Because the player board are limited to once per round, it sort of ensures that eventually everyone's going to have to pass.
Yeah, my problem is I can get more resources, but I have no way of using them. I suppose I can make a deal.
Yeah, if you've got a distance 1 location, they'll net you a good for next round. That's good enough.
Yeah, I guess
if these 2 raised tokens can't net you victory points, you might be better off not spending them. I don't even know.
Yep. So I'll make a deal with that.
Yeah. You collect a gas that you probably won't be able to use, but there it is.
Yeah. I'll get it in every turn. So.
I've got a blue token here. I'm gonna make a deal with this. That's gonna net me iron.
All right. I'm going to also spend 2 blue tokens to make another deal.
It's an iron. Oh, no. It's a gun. Okay.
I wish it was another iron. That would have been awesome. Sadly not.
Does he have something to... Oh, yeah, because you have the action that allows you to spend a good of your choice. So that's why you might want more than one.
And that gets me a gun right away.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so... my main goal, I think I'm just going to spend my 2 guys for 1 more card.
Yeah. That's fine. You can't carry anything hard, so might as well get a card.
Oh, did I accidentally grab 2? No, I didn't. No, I'm fine.
Okay, I am declaring pass. I am done for the round. I am storing these goods, this worker and these 2 goods, on my thieves' den.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sitting here thinking, really the only thing I've got left that I could do is to take the action to spend my gun source to get 2 of the red tokens. But really the tokens are only good for then raising something.
Right, and to order raise one of our cards, you need at least 3.
You need at least 3, exactly. So I could only raise one of my...
You're out of cards in hand, right?
Yeah, I'm out of cards in hand, so I could only raise one of my own cards.
Okay, so you can't. You
can't
attack your. You can't attack locations and factions that you incorporated into your state.
Oh, so you raise them from your hand.
raise them from your hand.
I gotcha. So yeah, so there's really nothing I can do. So I will pass.
I am passing as well.
Okay. So since we are all now passed, I'm going to hit this cleanup button, and that should remove all the resources except for the ones that are sitting on top of features. Did that work?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right,
Nice.
I'm gonna hit next round. Pete, you're gonna be first player.
Okay.
We flip the discard pile, but there you go. And then you pick first from these four. We're back in lookout.
All right. I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
Oh. Spend one blue token. Get a point. May take it twice. Okay, I'll take that one.
Interesting. I would have sworn you would have taken the brick supplier, but
Right.
maybe you've got enough brick for now.
Yeah, I don't have much to use them for yet.
Do I want the brick supplier, or do I want this thing that generates victory points?
Did you say we got victory points as well for the buildings that we had built or something?
At the end of the game.
Oh, at the end of the game. Okay.
Yeah, at the end of the game, you score victory points equal to the number of buildings that are not ruins that are in your state, that you've incorporated into your state. That doesn't include deals, that just includes buildings.
Right.
I'm going to take this one. And then I get the wheel.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm making a little bit of extra gas right now. So we'll try for this one.
And then I'm next.
Yep.
So one time 2 points.
Or you can make a deal with it for 1 point a turn, or you can raise it for immediate 2 points as well.
Well, I'm getting a lot of meat workers, so this is probably good for me, this bioweaponry.
Okay.
Pete?
I'll take that one.
All right. Production phase. Go ahead and take whatever you guys need. I usually start with my deals and work down.
Okay.
Just so that I don't accidentally double up on anything. Down and then out, I guess, into production locations.
So we get the production from deals, and then we get the base production from our player board?
Yep.
Yeah.
And do we get anything else other than that, or is that it?
You get each deal makes a good based on whatever's pictured on it.
Yep.
And then you collect whatever this stuff that's on your player board.
Yep.
And then you collect this stuff that's on these 3 cards. So this
we do.
Yeah, this is 1 card, 1 gray token, 1 worker.
But not the bonus.
Yeah, not the building bonus. Since you've already built them.
Okay.
Oh, we do. I'm sorry, I misunderstood that. So we do get the bonus, the little thing that's down in the blue here.
Not for your production locations. Oh, you don't have any production locations, right?
No, I have action.
Okay. Yeah. For your production, you get victory point, brick, weapon, cog.
Right.
Plus all this stuff that's on your board.
Okay, and then if I had something in the production row.
Yeah, you'd also collect that. Yep.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so I'm doing better than I thought I was. Okay, good.
So guns appears to be the only resource that I'm not making.
And then I get a card.
get my new cards.
Did I? Yeah, no, I drew a card blindly when I went to my production board. Okay. All right, so we're all set?
I believe so.
I see. I got an icon. I don't know what that means. It shows like a little bulldozer.
Okay, so the bulldozers represent these development tokens.
Yep.
You can spend a development token to build over any location, similar to how you can build over or improve locations with brick, except when you use the bulldozer token, no icons have to match. You can replace any building with any building.
Okay.
Okay, and then Pete, you lead the action phase.
Okay. Interesting. You said the bullets are wild?
The ammo resource is a wild resource. It can be spent as gas, gear, brick, or gun.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and...
Oh, I also have this stuff. Interesting.
I'm going to go ahead and use my action with the gasoline and get 3 deal tokens.
Cool.
I think I'm getting...
Pete, okay, it looks like you did. You remembered your 1 victory point for production?
I did, yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll get on the board eventually. I'm spending 2 workers for this blue card, connection card.
Okay. Do I want to raise something in my hand? Do I care about punks? Because if I want punks, I should grab punks like right now. Yeah, I'll grab punks. I got at least 1 card in my hand. It's worth it. And I'm not making red any other way, so. Back to you, Pete.
Back to me, okay. I'll go ahead... Yeah, go ahead and spend my brick to gain 2 more workers.
Do I have to use the merchants this round?
No, because it's a card in hand, you can actually in your hand and round.
Yep. Okay. Good to know.
So you might want to start playing out a bunch of other cards and see where you peter out.
Yeah.
Before you play that and start going at it again.
I'm just questioning whether I want to do that or that. Look at me. But I already have that for this turn. Yeah, I'm just talking this out to myself. I think I will do... No, I'll just go ahead and do this. I will... Oh, that's an action, so it goes down here. So, to build.
1 gas for 1 victory points may be activated twice. Okay, well, he's got a way to get on board like you said he would.
Sorry, I played the wrong one. I meant to play this one. That
Oh, okay.
that makes more sense, right?
I mean, they both effectively take the same resource. Oh, I guess you could trade one gas for 2 blue tokens, so it's a little
This
bit better.
one's no. This one's the arrow, the blue arrow.
Yeah, but you make the
Oh,
arrow
yeah.
by trading in the gas, yada yada.
Yeah.
For my go, I'm gonna take this this gray token and hand you a worker there, Nathan.
Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Wait a second. So this open production.
One gas.
That's 1 gas.
Yeah. Oh, you've got this workforce, and I wouldn't mind enough either.
Right.
Okay. So I will.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
It's my turn, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, unless you. All right.
So that's gonna give me a gas.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets you another worker.
Uh-huh.
All right, Nathan.
Okay, I will spend a brick.
Oh shoot!
And
See,
discard a card.
yeah, that's where I'm not understanding this game very well. Okay, I have
What's
nothing.
up,
I have
Pete?
nothing. I have nothing I can spend that gas on right now. Because I forgot you can only take this action here in the middle once.
That is correct.
Yep.
You
So
can only take that action in the middle once.
now the Merc outpost. Can I do that one more than once or only once?
No, only once because it doesn't say it can be used twice.
See, yeah. So I shouldn't have. I just wasted a worker. All right.
Yay for me.
Yep.
Nathan,
Okay.
what'd you do? I missed it, whatever it was.
I spent a brick to get and a card to get 2
Okay,
gray
gotcha.
guild tokens.
All right. I'm gonna turn my gas into 2 blue tokens here as well. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a worker and a cog. And get 3 more of these gray tokens.
Yeah, I wish I had that one. Okay, I am building another action building. Guess that's the right one this time. So it cost me my 2 gray tokens. And now I can turn workers and guns into points.
Okay. I am going to discard 2 blue tokens to make a deal with this shadow warrior. Gives me a gun.
Okay, I am going to... How many of these things do I have here? Alright, yeah. So I'm going to spend 2 of my gray tokens to build.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be building this church, which will get me 2 victory points.
Okay, you hop to 4. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I will probably hold off on that for now. I will spend my gas to get 2 blue contacts.
I will spend my cog for 1 gray contact. Back to you already, Pete.
That's so fast.
I just realized I've been paying a lot of attention to what Pete's doing, but not too much attention to Dan. And Dan's probably the one I should be paying attention
Yes,
to.
Dan's definitely the one you should be watching, not me.
No. Let me just.
No.
Oh man, how do you make a
No.
hider box in here? Okay, there we go.
All right.
We'll just hide that.
So I'm going to spend my gun to get 2 of the red tokens. Nathan, you're up.
Okay, so I will. Yep. Simply spend a blue token for a point. I'm on the board.
Yay!
It may be activated twice. Did you want to do that twice in a row, or are you saving your other blue token?
Oh, it's twice in a row. It's not 2 different actions.
It can be
if
either.
You want, it can be either. You could do it as 2 actions, 1 a pop, or you could do it as 1 action, 2 twice at once.
Make this game go faster. I'll just do it 2 at once.
Okay.
Might be strategically better to have done it the other way, but oh well.
All right. I am going to spend my 3 gray tokens to make one of these doohickeys. Probably this one. The assembly plant.
Ah.
Go for it.
Okay. Then I am going to spend 2 of my workers to get a card. And I just take that off the top of the deck, correct?
Yep.
I'm starting to get this, and I should have got it earlier, but oh well. La la la. I think what I'm gonna do is spend a gun and a person and get 2 points.
Yep. I'm going to ship these cogs to gain 3 points.
Yeah.
You're up, Pete.
Okay. I'm going to spend my 2 red tokens to raise a building from my hand. And that is going to be this factory here. So that gets me 2 victory points and a cog.
Yeah, seems good.
Oh, wait.
That was Nathan.
Yep.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Yep.
And a cog. And then I just put this in the discard pile somewhere?
Yeah, this discard pile. Same as everything else.
Okay, so I will. It's not very useful. I could do that and then burn something. Anything worth burning? I need more to do that one. Okay, I think I will just spend my 2 workers for
A card?
Not what I wanted, but it's not bad.
I'm going to turn my gun into, what is it for me? 2 red tokens. You're up, Pete.
Okay. I am going to spend my 3 deal tokens. And make a deal for some ammo.
Ooh.
Very good. Yeah.
I am going to do something. I could trade that in and get some more deals out, but what resources are even useful for me? Yeah, I could do that. Okay, I will spend my merchant card. I get 2 contact tokens, which I'll... And that's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to discard my 2 red tokens. We're going to destroy this wrecked tank. We're going to cut it apart for scrap.
There you go.
Apparently, that's worth 2 victory points.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. Wait, when I did the deal earlier, do I get that thing right away as well?
Yes,
The
you
ammo?
should have taken an ammo token. Yep.
All right, thanks. All right. You did your thing. So the ammo token
can be spent as a gun, gear, gas, or brick.
Gun, gear, gas, or brick. Well, okay.
Don't forget, I have all these open production places. You can get extra cards.
I mean, the only one you've got left is the one that takes an extra card. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the other one's not open. That's right.
Yeah, school's not open. School's closed. Especially now, right, guys?
True. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spend my person and my cog to get 2 more victory points.
Yep. Pete's doing okay. He's neck and neck with me. Gonna have to find some more ways to make points.
I'm putting that out. So I make a deal with that to get some extra get a cog going.
Yeah. You collect that right now.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Not that it's useful yet, but ow.
Oh. Let's see. I've got 1 blue token left. I've got that punks left in my hand. I'm gonna take a card. I'll take that card. Okay. You get a worker there, Nathan.
Oh yes, thank you.
And then you're up, Pete. Oh, I just gave you 1.
Oh, you did already. Yeah. I was wondering. I was like, oh, I didn't think I had 1 left.
Okay, I think this is... might be the last thing I really have that I can do. Turn in a gray token.
Well, if you're out of cards in hand, most likely. Oh, Sharish.
And that
okay, yeah.
And that gives me a
one of these.
One of these.
Yeah, a wild token. Yeah, it's a wild contact token.
And since that's in my production, then that means I'll get one of those at every production phase?
Absolutely, sir.
Okay.
You can't pass that up.
Right?
So
for that one, do I get just 1 on when I play that card, or is that 2? Just 1?
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You get 2, 1 for the production and 1 for the building bonus.
Okay.
So that's what you.
Gotcha.
And then he just used your bonus, so you have a worker in your pool now as well.
Sorry, what was that?
He just used your open production location, so you get a worker from the supply.
Gotcha. Thank you.
That is a nice one.
Yes, it is. That was your move. You used the open production location. Okay, what have we got left? Not much. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna store these 2 gas in my feed and declare pass, I guess.
I was gonna say I don't think there's really anything else that I can do because I have no more cards in hand. I've already taken this action. I've got a worker, but I've already used my worker things.
Yeah, you've used all of your action locations.
And there's no more open production spaces, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'm also going to sadly have to pass.
Yeah, you're passing with a lot of resources, but you're going to be pretty set up.
I'm hoping so.
I think I'm just gonna play that. Make a deal with that, so I can start getting some bricks coming in.
Cool.
I have all these spare bricks up. I don't think I'm gonna use it anymore.
Get a brick right now. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're all passed, so you can go on doing actions there, Nathan, until you decide you're done.
I actually am done.
Okay. So I'm going to hit this cleanup button again, and hopefully that'll clean up, except for the feature locations that store resources. Looks like it skill works.
Yep.
Next round, Nathan, you are first player for the lookout phase.
Okay. Maybe activate it twice. Corner shop's not bad.
1 worker and 1 basic resource to gain 1 victory point.
Yeah.
Activated, maybe activated twice.
Each gas building. How many gas buildings do I have? Only 1. I think I will go for. Ooh, but that's a wild resource, right? If I make the deal.
That is an ammo if you make a deal, yeah.
So I think I'll go with that.
Or 2 ammo if you raise it, which is almost equally relevant.
Yeah, true.
If we're going clockwise, it's my second pick. I think I'm going to raise this vehicle. Let me just take a look at this.
Well, that one's pretty good too. Yeah. For that purpose.
2 for 2.
Yeah, it's a little expensive.
1 victory point for each gas can in your state. Wait, keeps the Trade Federation gas can. Oh, none. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go for the construction vehicles.
We got 2 point scoring ones to choose from.
Yeah.
Refinery's actually pretty good for raising.
I'm sorry, the refinery?
Yeah.
Right. Take that one.
Okay. And then this is the wheel. So
so I go. It's my turn.
You
to go back.
first. Yeah. Oh man, another corner shop. Nice.
Okay.
Let's see. I've got a way to ship cogs. Yeah, I'm gonna take the corner shop. I might just make a deal with it to make ammo.
I guess I will take the radioactive fuel.
Okay, and then Nathan, or not quite action phase. We need to collect all our stuff.
Yep, production.
Yeah. Gas guns. Yeah, this is very much like Imperial Settlers.
That's what I've heard. I haven't played that other game.
So
Imperial
far,
Settlers.
it's a little less aggressive so far, but I don't know if that's just because of the way we're playing.
Well, I wasn't gonna like pick Mutants Union and attack you mercilessly your first game into this. It's fair game for next game though.
Okay. But that's not the right thing. That's that. So I wish the cogs and the build tokens weren't the same color. It's a little hard to see on the digital cards. Probably easier on the actual cards, right?
Yeah. In the real game, the contact tokens are literal cardboard tokens, whereas the cogs, the gun, the gas, the bricks, as well as the meeple, are all wooden bits.
Well, I mean the icons on the cards, but yeah, it's probably much easier to see when you have it physically in front of you.
Yeah. Sometimes the player boards do not magnify well because it just kind of blows it up and fill your screen. So
yeah. Okay, is everybody ready?
yeah. I've got all my stuff.
Okay. Oh, yes. The first thing I should do is use one of my meeples and get that extra universal contact token. And then Pete gets a token.
I get a worker, right?
Yeah, you got a worker. Interesting. Is that really more valuable than the contact card? I don't know. I'm going to go for the contact card. I'll take merchants this once. I've been doing the fighter one all game, so.
Yeah, I'll take the other contact card there. The
punks.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I have my strategy, I think. So first thing I'm going to do is spend a brick, and now I got to figure out what card to discard. I'll get rid of the brick production thing. And then I get 2 gray. all about that building.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Start making tokens, I guess. We'll turn a gun into 2 red tokens.
I'm going to go ahead and use my Punk's card to get my 2 red tokens.
Cool.
I think that use a gun and a meeple to get 2 points.
Gotcha. You're on 6.
Yep.
I am going to spend my gray token to build construction vehicles to get 2 gray tokens back. Seems okay, right?
Mm-hmm. Oops.
I am going to spend my gun to get 2 more red tokens.
I'm going to build this building. Cost 3/3. Same one that Dan has.
The assembly plant. Gotcha.
Okay.
Turn a gas into 2 blue tokens.
Alright. Dan.
Yes!
I would like to use my universal token and my 4 red tokens to attack you.
No! Okay.
And take out your assembly plant.
Okay.
Because it's cost.
I'm sorry, you have 5 total?
Yep, total of 5.
Okay. So, okay.
It gets
you
me
get
3
3
cogs,
cogs and a victory point.
Alright.
I get a cog and the ruin.
Yep.
That actually changes my plan slightly. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm spending my gas to get 2 blue contact tokens.
I'm gonna raise not that card, this card. We're going to, just rubble through this rubble.
Yeah.
For 2 victory points and a brick.
I'm going to take a worker and a cog and get 3 gray tokens. Nathan, you're up.
Okay, I am going to... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Make a deal with the docks to get a cog. Okay, go ahead, Dan.
Okay, I think I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to discard my brick. I'm going to replace this ruins with this oilmen fortress.
Oilman Fortress. Okay.
Rebuilding a ruins, rebuilding any card is worth a point. So I will take my point.
Okay. gonna go ahead and spend a worker and a cog and get 2 victory points. Nope. That's that one.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to use my assembly plant. I'll do worker and 2 cogs to get 3 points. Not so far behind anymore. Slowly catching up.
I'm going to ship my oil for 3 points.
Ugh.
What was it? What'd you end up doing?
This. Just ship my oil for 3 points.
Oh, okay. So it's a meeple in 2 of those?
Yep.
Nice. We can go ahead and let's see. Spend a brick and get myself 2 more workers.
Okay, I am going to make a deal with my corner shop.
Ah. Ammo. Nice.
Get my wild resource.
You know what? I think I'll do the same. I got a something here. There we go. A corner shop. I hear they have good deals. I want in on this party.
I'm going to go ahead and turn in my gasoline to get 3 deal tokens.
Okay. I'm going to build with my gray contact and my universal contact. And I built radioactive fuel.
One worker and a gas for 2 victory points. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna make a deal. 2 blue tokens to add this hideout to my my trade route. 1 victory point. You're up there, Pete.
Yep. I will be doing...
Oh, are you looking at my locations? Oh.
Now that I don't have workers left. Oh, wait, I still have 1 worker. But I need them for that.
Yeah, so I'll be also making a deal.
Oh, okay. Ah, another victory point location.
Yep.
Wow.
So I get a victory point for that one?
Yep. So we're on +2 a turn without even taking any action. Oh, well, you're at plus.
What is it?
You're at +2 victory points a turn before taking even any actions.
Yes.
Seems okay.
Okay, I'm doing this and spending my wild resource instead of the gasoline to get 2 victory points.
Man, well, you guys are catching up too quickly. Stop it.
You taught us too well.
I'm going to discard my 2 gray tokens to build this rubble trader.
I need that.
Rubble trader.
Anything
yeah,
I
that's nice.
spend my bricks on.
I know, right?
you've got enough brick to last you until the end of the game.
So I am going to spend 3 of my gray tokens and build.
Oh boy, something big.
Build a shelter.
Spend 2 cogs to gain 2 victory points, maybe activated twice. Oh man. Oh man. That's a lot of victory points if you can funnel enough cogs into it.
Okay. Is there anything I can do with my last? All I got left is a brick. You said I can build over things using bricks, but I don't know if there's anything I want to build over.
Well, one thing you can do, I don't know if you want to, is you could choose to build over an already used action location. Because if the building that you're adding to your tableau is something you can now then use again this round, it might help you catch up.
I'm trying to remember, Dan. So the thing that you're talking about there, you use a brick, and it allows you to build a card from your hand.
Yeah, it allows you to build a card from your hand onto your tableau, but you tear down, i.e. renovate, a building that's already in play.
Okay. All right.
And they've got to share at least one symbol over here on the left-hand side of the card.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Do you still need to use you still need the distance thing, so you still need the gray token?
No.
Okay.
No. Just a brick.
So, yeah, the cards in my hand are not better than what I have down. Other than the useless brick market, which...
Which, if you get rid of, then you have you're looking at discarding the brick without using it, right?
I think I'm done. Passing.
You're on plan pass. I am spending this ammo as a brick for a single victory point off of my trader guy.
Okay.
Well, shoot. What do I want to do here now?
4, 5.
Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and spend my last deal token.
And it makes a red token. Interesting. Okay.
Alright. Dan?
That's right, because he's on pass.
Yep.
I think I am also now on pass. I can store 2 cogs in my Thieves' Den. This one's going to be discarded.
Okay. Oh, well. Again. If only I'd pay attention a little bit better, but that'll be alright. I am going to go ahead, though, and spend these 2 cogs over here to get 2 victory points.
Mm-hmm. Got anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I can really do. I could use this guy here, but it's not going to do anything because I don't have any more cards
you're out
in
of
my
cards
hand.
in hand.
Well, no, actually, no, I'm not. Hold up. I've got 2 workers that I can turn into a card.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sitting up there with 2 workers that I hadn't even used yet. Let's see what card I get. Alright, then I will go ahead and use my ammo as a cog to get 2 more gray tokens.
Pete, your exchange rate is 2 cogs.
Oh, it's 2 cogs. Yep, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. So what did I just get here then?
I mean, if it's a 1, you can build or raise it.
Nope, it is not a 1, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So I think that is it for me as well.
Okay. So I'm going to hit the button for cleanup, right? We're all good?
Yep.
So it looks like Peter's getting 8 points a turn. I don't know how much Dan's getting. Yeah. And that goes to Dan.
First player comes back to me. Let me see. I need victory points. And I am making I'm making 2 gas and 1 cog. I could also make a deal with this and have resources for my trader. Kinda. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with the crossroads here. I feel like the extra cards is probably the most valuable thing out there.
Then I'm going to go with this one.
Oh no, you left the Skycraver for him. What are you doing?
I didn't want it. I couldn't use it for anything.
I needed the way to use my bricks, and
this apparently, I don't know, something happened with the coding there, so it didn't flop out 4 more cards. But there's the wheel starting with Nathan, right?
Yep, Nathan on this one.
One gun. Do I want the church? Or the gun? I think I'll go for the church.
Church is good for insta victory points. I mean, this would make a lot of gas for me, but I can only spend, what, 2 of it?
It's my turn, though. Right?
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay. Just checking. What else do I got down here already? Yep.
So do I want, like, crap tons of gas, or I don't even know what I want. I'll take this. Yep, I'll take that. That one's discarded. Production phase.
Production.
All the things.
Okay.
Two victory points.
Both sitting there at 17, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3 workers.
Considering my options with what I've got in hand.
And a card.
Okay. Yeah. I'll send 2. Well, wait a second. Maybe I don't have to do that. Yeah, I've got. Interesting. I mean, I could take it just to deny you guys it, but maybe my workers are better suited for other things. Huh. Yeah. You know what? I am going to take this move. I'm going to give him an extra worker first move for a wild token.
Mm-hmm.
Take a worker, Pete.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
All right, so
Just floating church is bothering me. But oh well.
let me see here then. If you gave me that, what's everybody's open production stuff right now?
I've got a gas and a gray token. Nathan has a card and a gray token.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and turn in 2 workers and take the merchant's card here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to think of what's the best use of my... Nobody has a ton of red things, so that's good. I'm not terribly at risk. But I think all my people are going to have to spend on that regardless. So... Okay, a guy and a gun for 2 points.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use this card that I held on to through the last round. I'm gonna still discard a punk to get 2 red tokens.
Aha.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead then and spend my cog and my ammo as a cog and get 2 victory points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to spend this guy and 2 cogs to get 3 victory points.
Uh-huh. Okay. This will determine what I do for the rest of this round. Discard these 2 red tokens. You know that pub we like to frequent, gentlemen? I'm burning it to the ground for 3 cards. Totally worth it.
Absolutely.
I thought you were going to save up and do an attack.
Oh no! I only had like 5 cards in hand, and 2 of them were connection cards. I needed those cards in order to actually be able to do stuff this turn.
I was trying to use up all my point scoring ones before you got a chance to burn them down.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to spend my red token and my universal token. And I'm going to raise this scrap trader here for 2 cogs and a card.
Uh-huh.
That is true. I almost forgot I could. Okay, I will spend a brick and discard a card, which is going to be, yeah, the Ruin Library, to get 2 gray tokens.
I'm going to build 2 gray tokens. I'll build this oil rig, 1 gas can for each gas can symbol, state maximum, including itself. I do have 3 gas can symbols in my state, so maxes out.
Nice.
Now I've got more gas than I know what to do this round, but whatever.
Whatever, right? Seriously.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's all fine.
Oh, by the way, I should have asked, is there a hand limit in this game?
No.
Okay. Didn't think so.
I'm going to go ahead and spend these other 2 cogs down here again, because it may be used more than once.
Yep.
2 more victory points.
So how many victory points has he got over there?
He gets 9 per turn, I think, now. Or no, 7 per turn. 8. I can't count.
What do you mean per turn?
He
Well,
doesn't
if you get to do all your actions, yeah.
Oh, if I'm able to get all, if I'm able to do all the things.
Yeah, he's out of cogs right now, so I guess we'll see.
Okay. I am going to build my skyscraper.
Oh no, he's got a way to turn bricks into points. We're doomed.
I don't know. I'll run out of those bricks pretty quick, I think, at this point now. Actually, my stress point is workers.
Your stress point is workers? You're the ones that had tons of workers.
I know.
I'm going to ship my oil for victory points.
Okay.
Yep.
I will use my gun, turn it into 2 red tokens.
Okay, I will use my skyscraper before anybody has a chance to do anything nefarious. Gives me 3 points.
Okay. I'm gonna turn a gear into a gray token. There we go. Go ahead.
All right. Then I'm going to take my 2 red tokens and I am going to raise that to get 3 more cogs.
So you did find a way to make more cogs. All right, well, there he is.
Yeah, it's not good. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my gas in for 2 blue tokens.
I'm also going to turn a gas can in for 2 blue tokens.
will turn a gas can in for 3 blue tokens.
Ooh. No wonder you've been making so many deals with that one for free.
The merchant faction is the deal. They make lots of deals. Yeah, that's how they work.
Okay, I'm gonna make a deal to get this church out here. Get a point per turn.
God damn it! I'm almost in last. I can't be in last.
Hey, family friendly.
All right, you'll have to cut that out, I guess. I'm almost in last. I can't be in last. There you go. Yeah, what am I doing? I'll spend this gray token. I'll build a school. Nets me 2 workers.
I suppose it makes sense for school not to be an open production because why put a person out there just to get a person?
Right.
Okay, so is it my turn, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Can you make 4 victory points this round, or are we going into the next round? That's the question.
That is the question. I'm gonna go here and a cog. Get 2 more victory points.
Uh-huh.
Lord. Oops. Now I'm being bad. Okay, so what was I doing?
I don't know.
Doing that for a victory point. Oh, I'm ahead of Dan.
Yay, Dan's in last place.
Russell Fraz! Well, let's see what I can do about that. I'll turn in 2 blue tokens, make a deal with this clay pit, add a brick to my supply.
All right. I am going to turn in a blue token and make a deal with this assassin friend of mine and get a gun.
Okay. I spend my last guy and this token to get 2 points. I'm tied with Peter
Oh my goodness.
for a few seconds.
I'm going to use your open production location card.
Okay, so I get a person.
Oh, that's good. That was a good card, yeah.
Okay. Peter, can you get your 2 more points?
I'm going to spend these 2 cogs to get 2 more gray tokens.
Okay. One person left. Huh.
I just figured out what my total will be at the end of this round. I'm not going to say what it is. Just saying.
Ooh, okay. What do we have for open production?
I can make you get a gray token or a gas from me. I've already used Pete's Wild.
Yep, that was my only one.
There
I
might
don't
only
think I
be
can
one
do
in the
it.
deck.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can do anything else. So I think I cannot use my last guy. Yep, I think I'm done. I'm passing.
You're on plan pass. Interesting. Okay. So I can't use your open production locations anymore. I am gonna turn a gun into 2 red tokens here. And then Pete, you're up.
Okay.
You know, since the camera's mostly on me, the comment, there's probably going to be somebody in the comments saying, oh, I could have won doing this.
Yep, always.
I'm going to turn
Prepare
in.
to have your plays scrutinized.
I'm going to turn in 2 gray tokens.
I mean, I probably flubbed at least once. I'll admit. Oh, he's got a new action location. Oh, and he's got the worker and the gun.
Oh.
Well, you're past already, right,
Yeah,
Nathan?
he
Yeah.
passed already.
If I could have
Okay.
got a gun, I could have got one more point, but it still would not have been enough.
I'm gonna raise this wreck tank for 2 points.
Yep, get those last 2 points in there.
Hey, no, you're not catching up to me. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
for.
no,
I'm gonna get my second place.
Pete, go ahead and trigger the end game, I guess.
All right, and I am on. I'm on 25.
You could have put me on 25.
Nope.
That would have been fine.
All right, so this is the final round of the game.
Yep.
So as soon as both Pete and me have declared pass, we are done. Let me see what I'm going to do about this now. I'm going to spend this wild token to raise this card to draw 2 more cards. Go ahead, Pete.
All right. Let's see. As I said, there's not a whole lot more, but
Oh, you know what I should have been thinking about is I still had those 2 bricks left. I could have been replacing buildings.
I'll go ahead and spin this brick.
Yeah, because each building at your place is worth a point when you do it.
Yep.
Spin that brick to get me 2 more people. Dan?
I am spending this worker. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It doesn't take a worker. It's just brick for that one. All right, so I'll ship 2 brick for 2 victory points off that.
Okay. Watch Dan. Dan's coming up from last place to take the win. It's not gonna do me any good there. So I will spend these. Oh, spend these 2 workers to get another card. See what kind of card I can get.
Hopefully something that's worth points.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm debating over what I should do here. Actually, that would be worth it, strangely enough. I'm going to send 2 workers away for a resource. I'll take brick.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't a bad. Yeah. don't think I've got anything really else that's gonna get me points. Is the issue here at this point? I can turn in this card for 3. 1, 2, 3. Because the only thing that's getting us points at the end here is the buildings in our thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's basically only 3 options to gain points. Action locations that allow you to transmute resources into points.
Right.
Raising buildings that are worth victory points and they're under their spoils, or just building more stuff. And that's probably the least efficient, since built buildings are only 1 apiece.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use this brick I just collected to tear down this school and replace it with this boiler room.
Yeah.
So I get 2 from workers from production plus 1 for the build bonus. So I gain 3 workers and a point off of that.
So basically, you traded 2 workers for 3 workers and a point.
Yeah. Seemed really good to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I should have done instead of getting another card. Because I don't think I've really got anything else that's going to get me points at this point. I could spend these in to deal, but we're not going to another round.
Right.
And
you won't get another production phase.
Yeah, and neither of these are for points. So actually, at this point, I am just going to go ahead and say pass.
Okay, so let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, we've got the same number of buildings in play. So I need to eke out 1 lousy victory point to beat Pete. Huh?
Do you have it?
What, you're assuming I'm not in the running? No, I'm not. Although I got 9 buildings.
Yeah, we both have 7, so you're actually tied with us after buildings.
Yeah, we're all tied right now after buildings. Dan's got to get 1 more point.
That's
We're
crazy.
gonna have a 3-way tie.
All right, so let me try to get 1 more point. Wait a second. Let me take a look at what I've got here. I mean, probably that's the smartest move. Yeah, I'm going to turn 2 workers into another brick, and I'm going to use the brick to tear down boiler room and build this camp.
Mm-hmm. There's your point.
Building bonus, 3 workers on boiler room. And a point. And I'm going to send 2 workers away for a card. Just see what else I can do. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm going to send 2 workers away for a brick. I'm going to spend the brick to tear down camp and replace it with archive.
1 more point.
2 more points.
And then I can activate the archive twice. Yeah. Just send my people to for 2 more.
Yeah, I think Dan hustled us.
I think I hustled you too.
I am not surprised.
That was all off the top of the deck too. Strangely enough. So just to confirm, I've got 7 buildings in play at the end of the game. So I should be at 36 end game score.
I got 9.
So I should be at 32. I think we both got 32 there at the end. Yep.
All right. And that's it. That's it in a nutshell.
Dang. It was a good game.
Yeah, no, that was actually great. I was honestly concerned about going to the next round because it looks like there's only 4 cards left in the draw deck, and that would make me look up to see what happens when the draw deck runs out, because that's never happened to me before.